Hello and welcome to the channel. Today's video is all about tools. These are mainly farming tools or something that you would use out in the field. And I really like them. So I have two versions of these sickles, and this one already has a handle. It is made of plastic, and the blade is manganese steel, whatever that is. It is not stainless steel, as you can see, but doesn't matter. This one is a little bit different because I ordered it without any handle. So I just found a stick and attached the blade to the stick. The reason being is that if you have a handle like this, you cannot extend it. So with this one, I can make it as short as I want and as long as I want. So I like this size because I think it is, the middle way. Not too short, not too long, and it gives me a very good reach. So I can, for example, take some branches down, or maybe some fruits that are hanging very high up. So I can just, reach it very nice and easy. But I can still use it, down here and have a good control. But I could also use it, with a longer stick and, get even higher branches, especially if you're out in the field and you need firewood and you cannot find anything good. So sometimes you can find something high up or too high and maybe you cannot climb the tree. So you can just pick a great size branch and then you can attach the head and you can get it down. And the reason why this is very good to have a long handle is, let's just say you have some large plants that you need to reap and use for camo, and you want to have a distance because the further you are from it, not the further, but let's say you need a certain distance for it to become, a nice working position for you. You can use it, for cutting grass, tall, vegetation, bushes, even trees. I mean, this is so versatile. I have cut down trees like this size. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. When you think about the thickness of it, I mean, you should think, nah, it's not gonna do the job, but it will do. So as long as you keep it nice and sharp, it will do the job. So when I have to pick a tool or weapon, I want it to be multifunctional, meaning it has to have more than one ability or more than one use. For example, a knife can be used in many ways, but with this one I have even more options than a regular knife or a machete. And that's why I like, you know, stuff like this, because they're just awesome. You can do a lot of things with it. And that's that's how you need to think as a ninja. If you buy one thing that can only do one thing, it's probably going to be very good at that. But when you're out in the field, you need to think practical and tactical. You need to have a strategy, and you don't want to have a lot of things with you, because the more things you have, the more weight. And you don't want that. You want to be light and fast. So keep that in mind. The cool thing about this in a combat situation is that it can stab you, and once it hits the body, you just pull it down and it will cut right open. I mean, it's gonna be a hell of a mess. It's gonna be very brutal, very ugly, but very effective compared to a regular fighting knife. This is a real badass. I mean, I would be very scared if someone had this and I just had a normal fighting knife, because this is so much more badass. Another good thing about this one is that you can just, take it apart and it doesn't take much space in your backpack. You can even have it in your pocket. I mean, look at mine. They're quite big, and technically it could be there. Now, of course, you need a sheath, and it doesn't come with anyone. So you need to make one yourself, or if you know somebody that can help you with that, well, then ask the person to build one. Let's say you encounter a police officer, and the police officer stops you and wants to see what's in your backpack. Now, he would see a farming tool, not a weapon. And that's good, because you don't want to look like a criminal, like a terrorist, like somebody who is going to do something really bad. Now, if you have a big Rambo knife, or, Schwarzenegger's Predator knife, you know, that could raise some questions. What are you going to do with such a big knife? With this one, not so much. This also didn't come with any sheath, so you have to again make one yourself. But I think that's the smallest problem. So I will definitely recommend buying one of these, both actually, and you can use them, all year long. So which one is better? Well, I don't think one is better than the other, but I mean, if I had to choose one, I'd probably take this one, because again, you can get different size of handles, and as you can see in the clips, there are different uses for them. It is also sharp here, so it also is like a axe or machete, and you can of course also use it for carving. Just watch out for that end so you don't poke yourself or stab yourself. And you can see you can just attach it with a screw. It is a little bit too long, but it still holds very fine. And yeah, I mean, this is really a ninja tool, because it is very versatile and you can do a lot of things with it. So I bought this on Temu for maybe 10 bucks, maybe less. The same with the other one. They are so cheap, and I got um, another one because I accidentally hit a metal rod that was, in the bushes that I didn't see, so it got chipped. That's why I bought a new one, and they are so cheap, so why not? Anyway, I hope you like this and find it useful, and get one yourself for your ninja tools, because this is one of the most versatile tools that you can get. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. So, thank you for watching. Have a good one. Remember to like, subscribe, share, and all of that stuff. And see you in the next one.